Hello guys, how are you all? Welcome to my channel, Cracking IELTS 9.0. Today I will be discussing Cambridge 16 Test 2 General Training Module, the passage 2 of the first section. As you can see, the heading says Island Adventure Activities. So here we have few small paragraphs, and then we need to match these paragraphs with few questions here. Okay, we need to determine which of the following statements are true according to the paragraphs. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the passage. Okay, let's read the passage A now. Rib riding. Conquer stormy seas on a high-speed ride in a rib, a rigid inflatable boat. These powerful boats cut through choppy waters with ease. You will need to hold on tight as the boat bounces across the wake of awesome cruise liners in one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Okay, so here he is talking about rib riding, and it will cut through the choppy waters, and we need to hold on to the boat and the wake of some awesome cruise liners, right? So let's match this with the questions here. Let's see whether A is matching with any of the questions given. You will be provided with safety equipment. No, we didn't read anything about safety equipment, right? Next, you may get some minor injuries during this activity. No, we didn't read anything about minor injuries, right? Next, you can see a disused isolated building. No, we didn't read anything about a building, right? Next, you can relax and look down from above in an unusual location. No, we didn't read anything about that, right? Next, you will take an exciting trip in rough water close to big ships. Oh wow! So the moment I read these big ships, something called cruise liners came into my mind, right? And rough waters also we have read, and exciting trip also we have read. I'll tell you how it matches with the passage A. You will need to hold on tight onto the boat as it bounces across the wake of awesome cruise liners. Cruise liners means nothing but big ship. Why is it exciting? It's exciting because the boat bounces, he said. So it is quite exciting, right? Through the rough waters, through choppy waters, right? So these things are matching with 12th one. Hence 12th one is clearly A, guys. Okay. Horse riding. Experience the thrill of riding a horseback along peaceful country lanes and secluded bridleways with the help of expert guides. Even a novice can quickly take the reins and feel the thrill of riding one of the nature's most magnificent beasts. Okay, bridleways means, guys, special ways for horses. Okay, just like we have footpath, the bridleways are for the horses. Okay, and novice means a fresher. Okay, a new amateur candidate who doesn't know anything. Okay, so a novice can quickly take the reins and feel the thrill of riding one of the nature's most magnificent beast, right? So let's match these with the question. Safety equipment. No, we didn't read anything about safety equipment. We also didn't read anything about the minor injuries, nor the isolated building, right? And you can relax and look down from above. No, we didn't read anything about this. 12th one is taken already. So you can choose easy options or more difficult ones. No, we didn't read anything like easy or difficult, right? You may find this more difficult than you expect. No, we didn't read anything about this, right? So I think B is not matching with any of the questions. Let's read further. Test your kayak. Nervous paddling around a deserted military fort built on a rocky outcrop out at the sea. Then explore the island's busy harbors before gliding back to dry land where a hot shower and a cup of tea await. Oh, great. So here we read about something about paddling around. Okay, paddling means in the waters, what we do with a kayak, paddling with our hands. Okay, around a deserted military fort he's talking about, built on a rocky outcrop. So yes, which one is matching with C? Look at this one, guys. You can see a disused, isolated building. So he talked about the military fort, right? This word is clearly deserted means isolated, disused. Okay, military fort. So yes, he's talking about this building, right? So yes, 10th one is clearly matching with the paragraph C. Hence 10 is C clearly, guys, right? Okay, let's move to the next one. Test your endurance on the famous round the island cycle route. Grit your teeth and tackle the brutal hills in the sound of the island or for something less challenging. Discover car-free cycle tracks on former railway lines. Okay. Okay, now which one is matching, guys? What is your opinion? Hey guys, this 13th one, you can choose easy options or more difficult ones. I have recognized something easy and difficult in the passage. Did you recognize? I'll tell you how. He says, grit your teeth and tackle the brutal hills in the south of the island, or, look at this word, or, for something less challenging. Less challenging means a bit easy than this one. Discover our car-free cycle tracks on former railway lines. Means this one is a bit easier than this one. Okay. So we have one easy option and one difficult option. We can choose from any of the options. So less challenging, this is the word we have to catch in this passage. Clearly, 13th one is clearly matching with D, right? So 13 is taken now. Okay, Segway riding. Have you got what it takes to master a Segway? In theory, these quirky electric machines are simple to control, with users leaning forwards to go faster and back to slow down. In reality, you will need some practice before you can master the skill and glide around the island. Okay. Wow. Great. So I like the way he presented this small paragraph because, see, in theory, he's talking about something in theory and in reality. Did you observe this? We need to observe these kind of words, guys. Only this can help you. Okay. In theory, see, they are simple to control. But in reality, you need some practice. Means it is more difficult than you expect. Did you catch this one, guys? I hope you did. So he's talking about two things. In theory, this is easy, but in reality, it is difficult. You need some practice. Okay. So what is the answer? You may find this more difficult than you expect. Okay. In theory, it is easy, but in reality, it is more difficult, right? So 14th one is clearly E, guys. Clearly, right? Let's move to the next one. Tree climbing. A climb into the canopy of a 25-meter oak tree is an amazing experience. Supported by a rope and a harness, you can stand on branches no bigger than your wrist and swing out between the boughs, or simply take the opportunity to lie in a treetop hammock and observe the stunning bird eye views. Okay, great. Now what is the answer? You will be provided with safety equipment. Of course, yes, I have read about some safety equipment. What is that? A rope and a harness, right? Look at this, guys. Supported means this is the safety equipment for safety without falling down, right? Supported by a rope and a harness. You can stand on the branches, right? So rope and harness, they are the safety equipment, simply. So 8th one is taken. 8th one is also F. Okay. Okay. Did you observe this note, guys? You may use any letter more than once. So when this comes up, definitely any one of the option will repeat itself. Okay. In this case, it is F, because what else is matching with F? Can you guess, guys? Is it 9 or 11? Or simply take the opportunity to lie in a treetop. Means taking the opportunity to lie means, to lie in a treetop means to relax, right? And observe this stunning bird eye view. Means looking from the above. A bird looks from the above, right? Bird's eye view. I hope you know what it is, right? Looking from the above. So look down from above and in an unusual situation. I mean the location. Okay. So 11th one is clearly matching. You can relax and look down from above in an unusual location. Yes. Unusual location is the tree itself. Okay. So 11th one is clearly matching with F, guys. Okay. Coasteering. Tackle the spectacular coast in the north of the island. Scrabble over the rocks around cliff edges as the waves crash around you. Dive through submerged caves and emerge onto a beach used once by the smugglers. This is a thrilling experience, but not an adventure to attempt alone. Okay. So, what is matching? So, we are left with only one thing, guys. So, you may get more injuries, some injuries during the activity. No, we didn't read anything about the injuries, right? Okay, so mountain boarding first developed as an off season alternative to winter sports and now a sport in its own right. Mountain boarding has the speed of snowboarding but with a harder landing when you fall. After a bit of practice and few bruises, you will learn to control the ride and can join the few people who can call themselves mountain boarders. Okay, note this one, guys. After a bit of practice and few bruises. What do you mean by bruises? Injuries, right? Minor injuries are called bruises. So ninth one is clearly matching with H, right? Paragraph. So this is also taken now. So we have answered all the questions, guys, right? So that is the end of today's video, guys. Keep watching my videos to score at least 8 bands in the IELTS reading module. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe the video. These are really helpful for people who want to crack the IELTS test. Until next time, goodbye. Have a great day.